Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So, story number 71, and the title is O Fire, Be Cool for Ibrahim. O Fire, Be Cool for Ibrahim. So, from the title, you can see that was a command to the fire. Someone or some authority who has command even on the fire. Fire listens to him. Fire obeys him. That kind of authority is commanding to the fire that, oh fire, don't burn, but be cool. Usually, fire has its own nature. Fire is to burn something else. To burn something else. And for this power, some people, they think that fire is very powerful, and they even worship the fire. And long time ago, the country Iraq, where Ibrahim alayhi salam was born and grew up, that country has a king named Namrud, and he was also a fire worshipper. He used to think that fire was his god. So when Ibrahim alayhi salam was inviting them to give up fire worshipping, was inviting them to give up idol worshipping, then his family, his relatives, his community, all went against him. Even his own father, who according to a narration was a minister of King Namrud, his own father went against him and filed a case against Ibrahim alayhi salam to the king. So the king, he gave the ruling that Ibrahim alayhi salam should be burned into the fire. So now let us go to the Holy Quran, and we start from that prosecution verdict, from that decision. So go to chapter 21 and verse 68. We start from there, inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. قالوا حرقوه وانصروا آلهتكم إن كنتم فاعلين. They say, burn him. وانصروا آلهتكم, and protect your gods, support your gods. In kuntum fa'ilin, if you want to do something. Burn him. So that burning became a government decision. A government decision which was a popular decision, because all the idol worshipping communities, businesses, religious leaders, all of them, they supported it. fire worshipper community, all of them, they supported it. So the government and the community, the whole country, they found a common goal. Burn him. Most popular decision. The religious leaders gave fatwas. They gave their opinion to their followers that if you help burning him, that is rewarding. God will give you reward. Because if you finish him, then you are actually helping your aliha. You are helping your gods, your idols. Because this guy Ibrahim, he talks against your gods, against your idols. It's a very popular decision that was. Even some women, they believed in those opinions. When they were sick, they used to make promise that if God cure me, then I am going to help in the collection of wood that is going to be used to burn Ibrahim down. That's how people were motivated. So they dug a deep, deep, deep pit and they filled it up with heaps and heaps of firewood. They ignited the fire, and as it was burning, the fire was so big that the flame was so high in the sky, even the birds were not flying over it. And that created a problem, because big fire, it was so hot that people could not go near it. So the problem was that how they were going to throw him in the fire. They could not even approach the fire, they could not go near it. So one guy, his name was Hizan, he came up with an idea, with a technical idea. He said, don't you worry, I'm going to design and make a spinning wheel. And we will use this spinning wheel to throw him into the fire from far. They did that. And for his sins, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded the earth to swallow him. So the earth had swallowed him. He was buried alive. When they were going to throw him in the fire, Ibrahim alayhi salam, that time he made a supplication to Allah. And he said, Hasbi Allahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Hasbi Allahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Ni'mal mawla wa ni'mal nasir. Hasbi Allahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Ni'mal mawla wa ni'mal nasir. He said, Allah is enough for me. Allah is enough for me to protect me, to save me. Wa ni'mal wakeel, and He is my best protector, He is my best guardian. When they began to tie him up, also he recited in that moment, We find it through hadith. He recited, لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك لك الحمد ولك الملك لا شريك لك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك. O Allah, there is no other God except you. Subhanak, the glory to you. Lakal hamd, for you all the praises. Walakal mulk, and you are the boss, the Lord of the kingdom in the heaven and earth. Everything listens to your command because you are the Lord of everything. La sharika lak, and you have no associates, you have no partners. Jibreel alayhi salam, the angel Jibreel came to him and asked him, O Ibrahim alayhi salam, do you need anything? In other words, do you need my help? Ibrahim alayhi salam said, no, I don't need any help from you. But I need help from Allah. I depend on Allah's help, not on anybody's help. My Allah can see what situation I am in. My Allah can see what they are doing to me. And if Allah wants to help me, He is all powerful. He can do anything. But if Allah wants to test me, then also I am ready to take any test. The angel responsible for rain came to him and said, O Ibrahim alayhi salam, once Allah commands, I shall send rain to put the fire off. But Allah's plan was different. Allah didn't want to send the rain, because if Allah hadn't sent the rain, then the people of Ibrahim alayhi salam would not have understood what Allah was trying to teach them. And the total mankind would not have got the message. The message Allah wanted to spread it. That's why Allah did not send the rain. If it was just rain, then people would have believed that it was because of the rain, so they would have tried again after the rain. So instead of rain, or instead of anything else, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directly Allah commanded the fire. Directly Allah commanded the fire. So Allah said to the fire, قُلْنَا يَا نَارُ كُونِي بَرْدًا وَسَلَامًا عَلَى إِبْرَاهِيمَ. So we say, Ya nar, O fire, kuni barada, be cool, don't burn. Wasalama, and be comfortable. Ala Ibrahim, on Ibrahim alayhi salam. Allah is ordering the fire. One, be cool. don't burn him, because cool thing cannot burn. But don't be too cold, because if it is too cold, then he will be frozen. That's why Allah said, "Wasalama," and be comfortable. Don't be too hot, don't be too cold, and do not burn him. And the fire listened to Allah's command. The fire was burning the fire roots around him, yet the fire was not burning him. He was in there for 40 to 50 days. And whenever he was sweating, Angel Jibreel alayhi salam was wiping the sweat from his forehead. And another angel was providing shade for him. In a hadith, we find that Ibrahim alayhi salam said that the most comfortable time in my entire life was the time when I was in that fire pit. After 40 or 50 days, Ibrahim alayhi salam came out from the fire safe and sound. And also from another hadith, another saying of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we find that his father Ajar, when Ajar saw him coming out of the fire safe and sound, told him, "O Ibrahim, your God is really great." So they made a plot, but they could not win. They were losers. In the next verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Allah says, وَأَرَادُوا بِهِ كَيْدًا وَأَرَادُوا بِهِ كَيْدًا فَجَعَلْنَاهُمُ الْأَخْسَرِينَ. And they made a conspiracy, a plot against him, but we made them the one who lost most. How did they lose? In front of people, they were proven that they were losers. And Ibrahim alayhi salam and his Allah was stronger. That was one loss. The second loss was that they had done everything to kill him. So, in the court of Allah, they will be judged as murderers. Second loss. And the third biggest loss in the teaching from this story is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught them and taught the mankind that the fire is not God. The teaching for the fire worshippers, that fire is not God. Fire is the servant of Allah. And that's why when Allah commanded the fire not to burn, the fire served Allah's command, obeyed Allah's command. Similarly, everything else that Allah has created are not gods. People should not worship them. People should worship the Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the brief lesson of this story, that we should worship Allah and we should seek protection to Allah, and Allah has the power to save us from the harm of all of His creations. Assalamu alaikum.